everyone. Thank you for joining us again. I'm Michelle from Josie Michelle Events, wedding and event planner. Today we're bringing you part 2 of beauty rescue tips. Hopefully you got a chance to watch part 1, and I hope that you enjoyed it and learned some new things. So here we go with part 2. Thank you.
All right, so my next question is going to be for Leeat. So as you can see with my Latina curly hair, so what I'm doing is basically just let it be, because it takes a long time to actually like do a nice blowout, and I do tend to burn my hair when I do it by myself. So my question is, now that I'm decided to just leave my hair be natural the way it is, how often should I wash my hair?
So what I'm recommending is, now that we're home and we're not doing much, stretching your washes. So if you're normally a day-to-day washer, try and stretch at least to every other day. If you wash every other day, try and stretch to 2 times a week. You can go as long as a week. My suggestion is, the longer you go, be prepared to wash it a little bit more, because now you will create a little bit more pollutants, whether it's in the air or oils from our bodies. So I typically wash my hair twice a week, but when I wash my hair twice a week, I wash it 2 to 3 times. The first shampoo is only getting out the products that are on the hair. The second shampoo is actually cleansing it. So I recommend stretching your shampoo at least to 2 times a week, but being prepared that it is okay if it doesn't suds the first time. You're going to wash it again. And then when you get a really good suds, then you know it's clean and you can follow up with your conditioner. Secondly, I would say, to be gentler on your hair, you can wash your hair in the morning and use a great air dry cream or leave-in conditioner. Especially for the curly hair, that's amazing. You can let it naturally dry throughout the day. Somebody with wavy hair or straighter hair, you might want to let it air dry for 40 minutes, an hour, and then it gets in the way. So I would recommend putting it into braids or a light bun with minimal tension. That's going to be great for your hair, especially with a leave-in conditioner. It's another way to condition your hair while not putting any heat on it and still being able to, go about your day.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So, Rosemary, we just don't want to talk about skin. We also want to talk about nails. So I am sure there's girls out there that didn't have a chance to remove their gels or acrylic or whatever products they're using. So what are your tips to actually removing that on your own? And I want to know what to do with my pedicure.
Unfortunately, a lot of people, like you said, did not have a chance to take off their gel manicures, either because they were still working or they thought that they would still have time to get into a manicure place to get it off. I suggest to try to grab, if you don't have some at home, acetone, but it has to say pure acetone. Because if it's not pure acetone, it's not going to break down the gel. Acetone that you use just to remove like the color and stuff, that's great and it's gentle, but this is what's going to take off the actual gel manicure. You're going to do just like in the nail salon, because everybody's done it. Take cotton, put it with the acetone, just leave it on there and put foil on each finger. So I would suggest to have enough cotton for all 10 fingers and pre-cut maybe some foil, which everyone usually has foil at home, to kind of put it on every single finger and just let it sit there for 20, 25 minutes, depending on how thick it is, because even the powder works with this. So it's either gel or the powder, even acrylic. You can do it all with the acetone. Some people like to dip their whole fingers in a little bowl of it. I feel like if maybe you have fake nails, maybe it might be better to put them in. But if you have just gel and powder, just doing the cotton and the foil will work. Usually it'll melt right off, but sometimes it stays there in certain parts. I would say take it off and then re-dip it just to take it off. Also for your feet, I know a lot of people's feet are dry or they're looking a little weird. Using oil all around your cuticles after even taking off the gel, putting oil around the cuticle will hide how dried, and you won't pick at your cuticles as much. I have a lot of vitamin E or avocado oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil, anything that you can use that's oily to put it around your cuticles. Also the same thing with your feet. Oil up those feet, put socks on, put a lot of lotion or put Aquaphor on them. Try to moisturize them now that we can. If anybody has I have this Epsom salt that has peppermint. It'll also soothe your feet. Some of this oil, mix it with the Epsom salt or brown sugar, and just kind of make a light paste on it. You could sit at the edge of your tub or on your couch with like a towel so you won't make a mess. And so you can rub your feet with the oil, and yeah, you can mix olive oil for scrubs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, so speaking about products, Leeat, you had already mentioned some of your favorite products. How long do we wait to see the results of a product? Because sometimes we buy something and we're like so excited, we read the reviews and we're like, oh my God, and we use it. And then you don't really feel like you see a difference, or you're like convincing yourself that you see a difference, but truly, how long do we wait?
So in my salon, I exclusively use Monet, which is an anti-aging vegan hair care and skincare line, and it's made right here in the USA. We say no to preservatives, paraffins, silicones, just to name a few products. So like we've been talking about all the oils, as I recommended before, the Rejuvenate oil, it's made up of a blend of 17 essential oils. So that's why it can penetrate our hair, our scalp. I use it on my skin, on my cuticles, all the things that Rosemary was already talking about, the oil is good for. Basically, any product that you're going to try and use. I would say for hair in particular, you really need to give it 2 to 3 months because of the follicle, the hair growth. It doesn't happen overnight. In my line, there is products for hair growth, and I have seen results as fast as 2 weeks. Now, hair growth in 2 weeks, yes, but it's like filling in a little spot. Like Rosemary was saying, our eyebrows can grow in. It's been a month. We'll see the results, but you need to give it some time. Same thing with like shampoos and conditioners. We'll see results, but you have to realize there's layers of products, whether it be silicones and stuff that we have to break through. And that might take 2 weeks or 3 weeks of washing to actually see it. So yes, when it comes to our hair, I would say you need to really commit a minimum of 30 days exclusively with a particular product. If you don't see results in 3 months or something change and different, whether it be body, volume, shine, anything, then that's not the product for you. And it doesn't mean that it's not a good product. It just might not work with your hair texture. Right. And because we're all made differently and we all need different things.
I feel like you should always go into your product knowing how long to wait. Otherwise you can get a little desperate. So thank you. And Rosemary, I have the same question for you.
Yes.
What is your essential, skin product, and how long does it take? Does it take that long as well as it does for hair, or, do we see results sooner?
So again, it all depends also what type of skin we're talking about. Are we talking about wrinkles? Are we talking about acne? Are we talking about dehydration? And again, how old are we? When you're younger, you'll see probably your cell turnover rate a lot faster than when you're in your 60s and 50s. Everything slows down. So usually it's around 28 days for you to see something. So like normally when people say, oh, I had a piece of chocolate yesterday and I got a pimple today, that doesn't work that fast. That might have been a piece of chocolate that you ate a few weeks ago, or maybe you went through a period where you were eating really bad, or maybe that month you had your period and you were eating horrible, and that came out the following month when you got your period. It just came out. It doesn't happen overnight unless you're allergic to the product. Unless you're allergic to chocolate and you're allergic to chocolate, but you still love chocolate, it's not going to give you a pimple overnight. I suggest to give your skin at least 28 days with a product. A lot of people think that they're going to see their wrinkles disappear by putting an eye cream today and tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. Your skin has to get used to the product. Some people, when they get a new product on their face, do break out. It doesn't mean that the product is bad. It just means that it's a new product and you're putting something new on your face. And maybe for 5 years, you've been using the same moisturizer, and now finally you decide, well, now I'm in my 30s. I should start using something that's maybe going to be preventative for wrinkles and aging, and maybe something with collagen in it. So now you're switching your product over overnight, and you might have a breakout. So I would say give that product at least a week or two if it's not an allergic reaction, So again, it's all about trial and error. Sometimes people with acne need more time. Sometimes they'll see the results right away because their skin has been craving that product and it heals it super quick. Sometimes you'll see it slowly fixing itself, because maybe their body needs a little more time.
And do you have a favorite product?
I try to go more for natural products when it comes to skincare, things that are maybe more naturally made, something that is paraben free. I am in an industry where I have to try everything because not all my clients are going to have the same products. So I like to try different things to see what works. Because sometimes people will come to me and say, hey, what about this product? And I'm like, well, I've never used it. So sometimes I like to try certain things. I'm also getting closer to a certain age where I have to start worrying about the wrinkles and the lines are under my eyes. So eye cream is becoming like super, super important to me. I don't suggest to wait till you're in your 30s to start with eye cream. I would suggest mid-20s to start with that, so you can slow down the process of
my God, I'm 20 years behind.
It's never too late. It's never too late, but don't wait till you have deep wrinkles and deep lines to then say, this is when I want to fix it. Because it's not that it's too late. It's just that it's already there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always say the more moisture you have on your skin, the more glowy your skin looks, the more hydrated, the more youthful your skin looks. Having a facial at least once every 3 months would be fantastic. If you can, at least twice a year would be great. Right at the end of summer or before summer and right after winter, just to kind of get your skin ready for the new season.
Got it. Oh my God. I feel like we need a few more hours to talk about all these amazing products. So I do have a question for you, Leeat. What kind of services are you providing right now, and how can people reach out to you?
So right now, salon is closed till May. We don't know if that's going to stick or when we'll be able to open again. And I understand it's for the safety of everyone. So right now I have been posting a lot on my Instagram and Facebook accounts. I've been trying to do videos to help at home, posting, you know, from a blowout to a max treatment to haircuts. I'm trying every couple of days to do another DIY video on my accounts. And the other thing is I'm still able to make sure that everyone has great hair care products to do treatments and to start their healthy hair care routine with my product line during quarantine. So I have plenty of people that are reaching out to me on my social media platforms, and I'm able to give them a mini beauty quiz and help them find the right products. And the best part is it gets shipped directly to their doorstep. Again, because we're made in the US, we're not behind on shipping or anything like that. Now's the time. We're home. And like we just said, we have 30 days till we start to see a great result from any of our products. So why not start now?
Beautiful. How about you, Rosemary? So what are you doing right now that you are home?
Right now, I'm trying to see if anyone's interested. I can do mini consultations one-on-one on the screen, virtually. People can send me pictures of their eyebrows, of their skin, of maybe their breakout, so I can see what's going on. We can do even makeup classes one-on-one virtually, because I do classes in person. Right. So it would be almost like a YouTube situation where instead of just not being able to talk to me, you're able to talk to me and I can walk you through whatever you're having issues with. So I feel that makeup classes can be done virtually. Maybe we can talk a little bit about skin, a little bit about eyebrows. I can do consultations through virtually. So I feel like those are the services, unfortunately, that I can offer, since I literally I can't go in the screen and help you guys, but I can try to do as much as I can through the screen.
So many of the things that you've said, I definitely want to try. I want to like redo my hair. I'm going to give my feet some love this weekend. So thank you so much. Super helpful. We'll definitely be hearing from us and probably from everybody watching this video now that you've like inspired us to stay beautiful and healthy at home. So to everybody out there, thanks again for joining us. And if you have any questions or you have thoughts on what you'd like us to cover in future weeks, please reach out to us. See you soon.